and welcome back to my channel. I'm Soma, and if you are here for the first time, well, hello and welcome. And I make videos on lifestyle motivation and inspired living, and that pretty much covers a lot of it because work-life balance and being motivated and inspired at the same time is a tall cup of tea. Today we're going to talk about my favorite Amazon buys, and I know we all of us shop online these days, and there is so much to go through. Years that I've been shopping now in Amazon, I'll talk something about things that have really had an impact on me. And what I'll do is I'll try to categorize them as much as possible, but I hope you understand it's like random stuff. When I bought them, I didn't think I'll be doing a video about them, but over the years I've realized there are some things that I've really enjoyed, and things that I buy over and over again, and some things I've bought maybe once and they have been around for a while, but I use them on a regular basis, and that's quite something to talk about, right? So yeah, we'll just start with that. And I think it's going to be a bit of a long video, so get yourself a cup of tea or an iced tea maybe, because it's really warm right here in Hyderabad, and I have mine. So yeah, get yours and let's get going. So we'll start with obviously the things that I use most in my workspace, and then we're going to move on to different categories. So the first thing I would like to talk about is the Amazon Kindle. Now, you've seen in the videos before, this one I did not buy. This is a gift from my dad. However, I used to buy a lot of books. I still buy a lot of books. The only difference right now is I buy a lot of books that are Kindle versions. Now, being in India, I know usually books don't get released in India. It's usually done in US first probably. But I think over the years things have been way more better globally. So you do get a lot of Kindle versions of the book, if not immediately, maybe like in a couple of months. And I really enjoyed that because the price point, if you consider, of buying a hardbound book or even a paperbound book is way more if you buy a Kindle version. And for someone, or if you're the kind of person who likes to read like me, then Kindle is a god saver. Now, if you don't have a Kindle version, you can try. If you don't have a Kindle, you can try the app. I think that works wonderfully as well. So yeah, the first one definitely is the Kindle, which I use almost on a regular basis. The second one, and if not the exact copy, which I keep on buying over and over again, are the notebooks. Now, if you see Amazon, it has like amazing collection of beautiful planners and diaries and stuff like that. Planners are way more expensive, so I really don't spend my money on a planner when I can just use an online version. But I do understand if you're kind of a person who likes to use a planner. That was me, and sometimes things are so pretty these days with the planners, I am almost tempted to go ahead and buy them. But I will buy notebooks definitely. This is like completely blank sheet. And of course, there's no rule. Like, I'm not like really a bullet journal person who does it like properly. But I like to keep notebooks handy because I like to write down ideas. Sometimes the research work that I do, I put it in pen and paper. So yeah, if not the exact version, but I do keep on buying things, sort of notebooks that I really like and I use a lot. That's the second one. The third one, hold on, right here is the bag that I take to work every day. It's a Caprese bag, and if you see, it's a bit bigger on the size. The reason being is I also carry my laptop in it. So I'm the kind of person who carries a bit of stuff, which means I'll have my laptop, I'll also have my lunchbox. Sometimes I'll push it in the bag. Sometimes if I don't have space, I'll carry it in a separate bag, the small ones, the jute bags that you get to carry your lunch boxes. But yeah, I do have a sort of essential bag, a small bag that I put inside the bigger bag. I have my laptop, I carry my notebook, I'll have regular stuff like your cell phones and things like that. So yeah, the main purpose obviously is to ensure that my laptop fits into it. So I know there are a lot of people who prefer carrying backpacks, and have lots of colleagues and friends who do that, and I used to do that before because you're carrying a laptop. Somehow, for some reason, I think that just because you are going to work, it doesn't have to be as boring like carrying a black backpack all the time. So yeah, this is something I really enjoy, and I love the bag. I like the color. It's very professional and tan colored, and also at the same time has lots of pockets, and you get great deals. So you just have to look out for great deals when they have sales going on, and that is how I got my bag, and I use it every day, and I love it. So that is mostly about my workspace. Oh, one more thing. This one as well, I think I got it in, as you can see, it has a charger and it's plugged. This one will work as a like a car humidifier, or if you're looking for a small workspace humidifier. But I also used to put essential oils in it, and it works wonderfully well for me at night. I don't know if I can show you. Let me try. There you go. This also has like different colors of light, like can you see? So at night it looks pretty, and sometimes I'll use it also like a night light, because when you switch off everything else, this gives a light colored glow, which you would need sometimes if you're the kind of person who doesn't like to sleep in complete darkness. So yeah, this is a nice one, a nice buy as well. Let me just switch it off. All right, that's I think mostly about my workspaces. Of course, there are other things like pen and small things that I use, but nothing as something as important as worth mentioning. We'll move a little bit towards beauty. I don't talk a lot about beauty, but I thought, we all use some basic essential products, and if you have been using something that you think is worth the money, it's worth mentioning because it is an Amazon buy. So the first one, I don't know which one to go with first. I'll start with this. So as you can see, this is tiny, and I like it because this is the makeup brush cleaner. I don't have special cleaning soaps or anything. I'll just use a shampoo, anything else. But the reason I like it, I mean, when I bought it, I almost heard everyone using it, and I was like, I just used to wash my brushes in my hand. But then I figured out, let me try. I just wanted to see what it was about. And then once I started using, I really like it because this is like ridged. It's not like a smooth surface. So when you scrub your brush with the soap against the ridged surface, it cleans it up really well. And I like the fact that I can basically see the gunk flowing out of it. So yeah, it's handy and it's good, and it's not very pricey, so definitely a good buy. The other one I bought from Amazon is the Beauty Blender. I use it not every single day, but yes, sometimes, and yes, it does amazingly well. The only thing you have to be very careful about is that you get the real Beauty Blender one and not like a fake one. And amazingly good buy. Oh, sorry. The third one here is sorry if you find hair in it. I use it, and this is like the Tangle Teaser, and I got this in Amazon as well. I like it, but I will also say this is not probably I will buy again just in case I lose it or I don't get it. I understand a lot of people find like amazing use out of it, but my hair is kind of hair like isn't as tangly, I guess. So I'm fine even if I don't have it. However, this is a good buy. I mean, if you use it, I like it so far. So that's about the beauty section. We'll move to skincare, but I think I'm going to show only just one product there. All right, so in the skincare section, I used to buy a lot of my skincare from Amazon. I don't anymore. I mostly buy it from Nykaa. And I did buy the Rose Quartz Roller. A lot of people like to use jade, but I like this. I like the color more, so I bought this. I have used it a couple of times. This is a very recent buy. I think I bought it like a week ago. If you ask me, does it do wonders for your skin? Have you seen something change? Honestly, I don't know. The reason being is, yes, when you use it, it's like really cold and it's really nice if it's like summer for you. I also think it does help your blood circulate maybe, but have I seen my skin like improve or become like translucent or something like that? Probably not. And even if it does, it just can't be because of the roller. It's probably the skincare habits or the nighttime routines that you have generally will work. But this is a good buy. I will definitely say this, and I will definitely say this, and I've also recommended it to my friends, gifting it to my families. So it's a really good buy. Looks pretty. I think it was around 800 rupees if I'm not wrong. So all the products that I'm going to mention here today, I'm going to put it in the link in the description box as well, so you can feel free to go and buy. So I think that's the only product I'm going to mention in skincare, and then we move on to the next category. All right, the next category is bathroom products. I know it sounds a little weird, but hey, we are doing favorite videos, right? So this is something that I buy over and over again, and no, these are not soaps and shampoos. So the first one, let's start with the decent one, is a foot scrubber. So it's summer and you want your feet to be as clean as possible, so you don't have calluses, it doesn't look ugly. You know, you have like skin peeling off and then you're wearing like a flip-flop or a sandal and you're going to the beach or to office. Like, please don't just invest in this. And this is like amazing because, you know, the reason I like this more, you can just buy a pumic stone, and that is actually what I had before, but it got really dirty and gross, so I had to toss it out. Excuse me. So the reason I like it is this does have the pumic stone. It also has like a soft scrubber. It is not smooth, but it is not as hard as the pumic stone. And this also comes with a brush. I really like it as well because once you use the pumic stone, you probably don't need to use it on a regular basis if you're like using the brush. And once a week I'll use this, and I'll just use the regular brush, and it keeps your feet really nice and clean, and just use a moisturizer does the trick. Like it, I'll probably buy it again. I had one of this before. I don't know why I stopped buying them and just started buying the pumic stone, but then yeah, back to this again. The second one, let me see if I can get it untangled. I don't know how I heard about it, whether it was from a YouTuber, I read something, not sure, but this is like amazing. And I bet you can't guess what this is. So this is a cognac sponge, and mine is in charcoal. I like it so much, I gifted my sister, I think, the lavender one, and I gifted one to my mom as well. I'm not sure if they still use it, but I use it definitely. So what you have to do is, I basically scrub my face, and they have like different sizes if you want to use it for your face or your body, and in different colors, flavors, different thing. This one is basic for your face. It's charcoal, and if you can see, it's really hard, but if you put it under like a warm running water, it's a sponge, so it automatically becomes softer, and you just put a pump of your face wash or anything that you wash your face with, whatever you use, and then just scrub it. It's soft, it does not like scratch your skin, but I really like the feeling of it. Definitely keeps your skin very, very fresh and clean. So yeah, I use it on a regular basis, and I think I will keep on buying it. The trick is you put a clip and then you put it in your bathroom hanger, or you know, the rod. This works, and also keeps it dry. So very important, you don't want to keep it on a surface where it doesn't dry, because that will make it like moldy. Not a good idea. The third one, it's probably a common thing, I don't know if any one of you use it. It's the Epsom salt, and I'm the kind of person who likes bubble baths more than soaking myself in Epsom salt. I didn't read a lot about the benefits of it before, but I have been, this is my second buy from Amazon, and the same brand. I don't know what the brand is called. Mesmara. Can you see? Can you read? It's Mesmara. And yeah, it stays in my bathroom, but the reason it's all empty is because I usually will, you know, pour it in a plastic container or a jar and keep it there. This is the extra one, that is why it's still here. But yes, I do like using it. I don't use it on a regular basis. Sometimes I'll do it once a week, sometimes when I forget, like once a month. But I definitely have it, and you just put a handful in hot water and then just soak in it if you have a bathtub. If you don't have a bathtub, I mean, you can Google. I'm not sure if you put it in a bucket of hot water and then you like shower in it, if it has equal benefits. However, if you like probably go to the gym and all, if you can put your feet or leg or soak it in a bucket of water with Epsom salt, I think it will definitely help. I think you basically need to soak your body in it, So yeah, you can definitely try that, whether you're a dancer or athlete or someone who's very, very active. I think that works. That takes care of my bathroom category. Now let's move on to the lights. This is my favorite section because if you don't know about me, I really like lights, and I don't like the harsh lights which you will mostly have in the house. And I used to have at some point in my life a collection of lights. I don't have as much. We have moved around a lot and some things got, it's not there. I just broke some of the stuff. But yeah, what you can see in the background here is also from Amazon. It's a sea salt lamp, and I really, really like it because it's uneven, it is salty, and it looks pretty, and I really like it. So I use it one for my study table here, but you can move around, put anywhere in the house. I tried putting it also in my living room. The reason I moved it is because my son was trying to like touch it, and he was like, why does this look like this? I was like, okay, let's move it here. That is the reason. The other one I have, let me see if I can show you. This one is also a house favorite, and the reason it's a favorite is, you'll see in a minute. Okay, bear with me. Let's hope. Oh, there you go. Can you see? And they're very pretty. So obviously, to show you, I have put it all around, and this is how it stays actually in my living room. But the reason I like it is these lights really stay. This is like copper, and when I think it's like not very cheap, but I think it's worth the price because the lights don't die on you and they stay like for a really long time. And you can put it wherever you want. You can put it like in a jar, you can put it like where your bed is, or you can put anywhere else. I also have one in the living room where I have the picture wall, and I have strung it all across the picture, so when I light it up at night, it's like a beautiful place to look at, and I love them. And I think there have been lots of guests in my family who came in and they were like, oh, this looks so pretty, so I'll buy one, and everybody asks for a link, so I give them the link, and this is it. So I think yeah, lights, definitely, this is, both are highly recommended actually. And if you're wondering about the packaging of the sea salt lamp, how was the packaging, it was really good. I mean, I didn't have any problem with it, except that when it came, the bulb was a little bit loose, so I had to take it out and make sure it was fitting in snugly, and that is the only thing I had to take care of, but otherwise it came in really, really well. All right, next category. All right, this has to be a real good category because it's food. So I do my groceries sometimes as well from Amazon now, and this is not like a regular grocery video. So only two favorite products that I buy over and over again. The first one, if you have ever seen any of my Instagram pictures, you'll know. It's diluted orange juice. I put a lot of ice, and yeah, I guess you can guess it's sriracha. I put it on everything, literally. And I was very excited when I found out that I could buy it from Amazon. When I used to live in States, I really liked it, and I was introduced to it. I can't remember how. I think I went to like an Asian store, and I was looking for something like a tomato chili sauce, and I found it, and I think I had seen it before in a couple of restaurants as well, and I was like, that looks nice, oh, that sauce. So I bought it, and I was like hooked to it forever. And I remember for the longest time I thought everything that I've been introduced to in like States, this was the best find I could find. And I couldn't stop grinning when I figured out Amazon was delivering it to India as well. And I think I just bought two of them initially, and I was like, maybe they won't deliver it later. Like, who's going to buy like chili sauce in India as much? Because we use like a lot of red chili powder in our cooking, right? But hey, I was wrong, we still have it, and I use it on everything, from my toast to my noodles to my stir fries. Anything I eat, it's mostly topped with this. So yep, a bottle every month most of the time. I already have two more. As you can see, this is like almost, can you see, like half empty. There's a little bit in the bottom, but I do have two more in the fridge right now. So yeah, always buying this, if not anything else. The other one, ta-da! The Coffee Mate. I have waited for this for so long, and I remember checking Amazon over and over again, like, are you guys getting? Are you guys getting? Like, will someone please get? I was looking for the vanilla one, I'll be honest, because I love vanilla flavor. So the one that I used to use before, again when I was in States, is the liquid one that you would get in a grocery store. This is not liquid, this is the powder version, but I'm okay with it, like whatever you get, because I like the flavor so much. I ordered for vanilla, but then someone from customer service called and said we ran out of vanilla, but we have this, would you be interested? This is hazelnut. So I said, okay, I'll take hazelnut. This is good as well, but of course I'm still waiting for my vanilla. But because I bought like two of them together, yeah, I know, completely insane. So to finish it off first, and then I'm going to buy the vanilla. Hopefully it stays in stock this time. So yeah, for food, this is it. I was recently watching somebody else talk about favorite Amazon products, and I figured you could actually buy kimchi on Amazon. I did not know that. Now it's also one of my favorite foods, and I was amazed because Urban Platter is selling it in Amazon India. It is expensive. I think a jar of half a kg is like almost 500 rupees, maybe a little less. So it's very expensive, but yeah, if you want it, you can still get it. So that's a good bargain if you want it. What else do I have? Oh, few more. Okay, as you know, like most of us, we are constantly hooked to the screens, the phone, the laptop, the TV, the iPads. We just can't get out of it. And to top on that, I work in IT, which means I'm constantly staring at the screen at work for 8 hours a day. Then I come back home, and then I'm again looking at the screen. I'm reading something, maybe in the Kindle, maybe in the iPad. I'm watching TV, I'm editing videos, I am doing a video. So it's always screen time. And I figured very, very recently that my eye was like a little bit uncomfortable. It wasn't watering, but I kept on thinking like I'm too much on, probably I was having too much screen time. And I thought I'll get like an anti-glare. First I thought I'll get those laptop screens where you can like put on your laptop. But then I thought you get glasses, and ta-da! Got one on Amazon. It is an anti-glare. And I like it because it's really, really comfortable when you wear it. And I don't wear it all the time, but I carry it in my office bag. So when I'm working on my laptop, or if I'm watching TV for a considerable period of time, I will use this. I also have another one, which I think I got it almost like 6-7 years ago, which was also anti-glare, and I completely forgot about it, that I had anti-glare in it. So now I have two pairs, but this one, yep, I like. Okay, so I kept the best for the last, obviously, but before that I'll show the very basic and then move on to the best one. This is not clean, so please don't judge me, but this is my phone cover, and I bought a new one actually, but then I didn't like it. It was like plastic and it was slippery. This has very good grip. It's translucent, and yeah, it's amazing. I really like it because again, apart from making sure my phone is fine, it also ensures that it's like has an anti-slip quality to it, so it doesn't like just get off my phone. Yeah, and it's pretty cheap, so I really like this one. And yeah, the finale. Hold on, is mighty and heavy. So this is a foot massager. Can you see? So this is a foot massager. This one, oh my god, let me just put it down first. Whew, that's work. So this is a foot massager. I don't remember the exact price. I could be completely wrong, but it was, I think, around 5,000. Yep, 5,000 rupees. The reason I bought it is because I'm the kind of person who has a desk job, sits a lot. I really like a good foot massage. Now, as a mom and a working mom at that, I don't get a lot of time to go for pedicures or, full body spas and stuff like that. So I thought if I can just have it, and if it works, if it continues working, it's a good buy, because then before I hop into bed, I can have a nice foot massage and then I sleep. So I will be honest that I wasn't very sure about it, because I was like, it's a lot of money to spend, and what if it breaks down? The reviews were very, very good, and I love a good review because it allows you to make the right decision. So if you're somebody who buys a lot of stuff from Amazon, I think we should start putting in like real reviews, and that would help a lot of other buyers as well. So this one, I completely trusted the reviews and I bought it, and it has been wonderful. I think I've been using it for more than a year now, could be a little more. And I like it because it also comes with a remote. I don't use the remote. It's You don't need a remote. It's very comfortable. It's very nice. I have never had a problem with it. There was a time I was using it almost every other night. Now, because things have been a little busy, I'm using it probably like once or twice a week, not every day, but it works. And there have been lots of other people who come and use it, and they all find it very, very comfortable and nice. So it is a great buy if you don't mind spending a little bit of buck on it, and then you can cut down maybe on your regular pedicures or spas and massages and things like that. This one I think also has a version where it's a little bigger, but then you can have the entire leg massage. I didn't want to spend the entire money on it because I wasn't sure whether it's going to sustain itself or not. Like, okay, I buy with 5K and then it breaks down. Sorry if you hear my kid talking in the background. It's very difficult to find a spot to do the video, so that is why you see me like my background changing all the time, because I have to figure out where my kid is. Initially he used to take a nap, now he doesn't anymore. So yeah, sorry about the background noise. So yeah, I think that's about my favorite Amazon buys. Oh, this one as well, because I was drinking out of it. I bought this mason jar. It does have a lid and a straw with it, but I don't use the lid because I think it's like tin, and I keep on thinking it'll become rusty and all. So anyways, I took it off, and I use the straw sometimes I don't, but I use it for everything. You can put it in the microwave, you can heat up water, you can use it for any drink water. It's pretty big, as you can see. Yep. Sturdy, really well. I think it came in a set of two initially when Amazon brought in mason jars in India. That is when I bought it. It has been more than 2 years, I guess. So yeah, I love the products that I use. I use multiple other products too, like the tripod I'm using right now to film and things like that. But I don't want to make a video on it because I'm really not like a pro in all this stuff, and I haven't been using it for a while. So maybe later, maybe I'll do another video later. But let me know if you like this, and if you want me to make similar videos. I thought I'll make one on my favorite products from IKEA and one from Nika sometime soon. So yeah, if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up so I get to know that you are enjoying the video. And thank you very much for watching. And if you have subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and it'll be nice connecting with you. And I think that's it for today. I'll see you next time again. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.